one more, not final, but one more video for now on some packs, and I'll probably hold off boring you with them for a while, because I know you're getting overloaded with them, and I don't want to just do like reviews and stuff, because I don't really like doing reviews. I'm just showing you some stuff that I like, and that's what it is. So I showed you the Tactical Tailor removable operator pack, and then the modular operator pack. This one's going to be the biggest one in the operator series, which is their extended range operator pack. So there she is. This is the Coyote version, obviously. Real simple bag, but a real effective one. Okay. It is an internal frame bag, meaning it's got frame internally. It's not an external frame. It's got two real big aluminum stays that run through the inside. You can access them via pulling up the Velcro piece on the bottom right here. You got your shoulder straps. Typical Tactical Tailor shoulder straps. I mean, they're big. They're well padded, but not overly padded. Plenty wide. You've got your load lifter straps up top. You've got a carry handle up top. Zippered pouch right here for your hydration bladder. Again, separate from the rest of the pack. You could probably fit 2 bladders in there real easy. It's a fairly big compartment. Mesh padding on the back. A little channel right here that kind of gives a channel down your spine, so it helps in cooling and breathability a little bit, but also just doesn't give anything pressing directly on your spine. Padded hip belt. Quick release buckles on the bottom of the shoulder straps, sternum strap, all the usual stuff there, nothing overly fancy. One different thing about this one versus a lot of other internal frame packs. The shoulder harness assembly on this one is not adjustable. It's a fixed system. Now, a lot of internal frames are adjustable. You can adjust it up and down, how high it rides, all that. So that may or may not be a drawback for you. I can't tell you. All I can tell you is, for me, it fits perfectly, and most of the people that I know that have tried it have found that it fits them perfectly too. So, keep that in mind. You can adjust how high or low it rides by your bottom straps right here on your shoulder. Moving on to the sides, you've got plenty of molly webbing all the way down both sides. There's a pocket down here at the bottom. Okay. You've got your compression straps on the sides. One thing I forgot to mention on the waist belt, you've got molly on the waist belt, plus you've got adjustment straps on the side there to adjust the tension on the bottom. One little difference between this one and some other packs is Tactical Tailor attaches the bottom part of the shoulder strap to the bag itself and not the waist belt. Some places you'll find attaching to the waist belt. This one goes straight to the pack. Most do, but occasionally you run across one that does. Front side of the bag, molly webbing all the way down. You've got 2 compression straps at the bottom that you could also put like a bedroll through or whatever. Some bungee cord up top. Same thing on this side. Compression straps, molly webbing, same pocket. Up top here, you've got a zippered pouch, fairly large. Put stuff in it that you need to get to, fairly easily. Undoing those, you've got your main pouch that is just one huge zippered pouch. Inside, one big giant cavity. Okay, try to get the Lightener so you can see. The very bottom of the bag has got the high-vis lining in it, easier to see stuff, etc. On the inside edges right here of each side, you've got 2 mesh pouches on each side that zip zipper open and close. Give you a little bit of organization on the sides. Try to come in and see if you can see those on the sides right there. Got one there and one there. On the inside of the lid right here, excuse me, you've also got another zipper pouch right here, a small one, and then a big mesh pouch on the lid itself right here. Okay, it goes fairly far down and it's got a zipper on each side so you can access it from either side. Other than that, it's just really simple. It's just one big giant big bag. There's not a whole lot of fanciness to it per se, which is, again, that's one of the things that I like about the TT bags, especially the operator bags. You just don't have a whole lot going on with them, which I prefer. I like the simplicity of it. One cool feature, you can, if you've got stuff in the bottom of the bag that you want to get to, and you don't want to have to dig all the way through the top, you can unzip this from the bottom and get into the bottom of it right here through the side on the zipper. You can also access that center pouch real easy from down here. So just gives you a little bit easier accessibility. You don't have to use it, but it's there if you want to. Now, this is a really good sized bag. You could fit a lot in it. It's not going to be a huge, gigantic orienteering bag per se, but you could easily get, 4, 5, 6 days worth of stuff in here if you needed to, maybe a little more. With the MOLLE webbing, you can obviously add extra pouches and stuff to the outside, set it up like you want it. One of the cool things though is, as you can see on the back right here, I've got my 2 attachment pieces for my removable operator pack. Okay. What that allows you to do is what I mentioned in other videos. It allows you to expand your capacity. All you would do is plug your removable operator pack in, and then you could use your side buckles that come with it and attach them to the MOLLE webbing. I'm not going to do it now, but that would allow the removable operator pack to hang on the back side of this, and again increase your capacity and storage. Then when you needed to use it, you just pop 2 buckles, off it comes, and there you go. You can go back to having just a big pack, take the small pack off, however you wanted to do it. As far as how it fits, I don't have anything in it right now obviously, but you can get this one to where it's right down on your waist. It's not up here on your belly, because it's a quote-unquote long back rug. Okay, so it'll ride a little bit lower down. You can get it on your waist. If you need to drop the shoulder straps even further, you can pull them out, get it situated on your waist where you want it at, and then tighten her back up. Then when you reach up and grab your load lifter straps, which is easier to do when you're not trying to do it on camera, you pull those. Now the weight's going straight back on your shoulders and on your hips. So makes for a really comfortable carrying bag. Now obviously with this, you're not going to be able to wear any kind of belt kit, since this actually goes on your waist. We'll get into that in another video, and I'll give you my thoughts on that, about wearing a belt kit and that sort of thing. I think that's going to be real situationally dependent per se, as to what you're doing. So I'm not going to ramble on about that. Like I said, we'll get into that later. But just to give you a good view, this is what the bag looks like. It's, like I said, it's a good size. It's not overly big and bulky, but you can put enough in there to take care of business for a few days. One thing I really like about this size bag is it tends to keep you from wanting to overload it. Okay, because even if you completely stuff this one full, it'll carry the weight fine. I mean, unless you just fill it up with, you know, just tons of straight barbells or something, it'll carry it. It'll really carry more weight comfortably than what it has the capacity for. I like that because sometimes when you get a big bag, the bigger it is, I think there's a tendency that when you've got empty space in there, that, and I think we're all guilty of it probably whether we admit it or not, we tend to want to keep putting stuff in there to fill the space, whether it's consciously, unconsciously, whatever. So when you get a bag like this, it tends to limit what you can put in there and kind of forces you to not overload it because it's only going to hold so much. So even if you fill this one up, you're still going to be good to go as far as what it'll comfortably carry. So think of this bag in terms of, like, depending on how far you had to go, as a good bug out bag per se. You could put enough in this, especially if you couple it with like the removable operator pack, that you could go quite a ways for quite a few days on foot if you needed to. Again, to me, you're talking about bugging out. In other words, you're leaving here and going somewhere else with no real plans of return. You got to have a big bag, okay? If you're using a smaller bag and for some other purpose, to me that's not bugging out, okay? That's a 72-hour bag, an overnight bag, you know, a get-home bag, whatever. You got to be real focused on those terms. I know it sounds like you're being picky, but you're really not, because they do mean different things, and what you're doing with them requires different equipment and supplies and that sort of thing. So this would make a decent bug out bag if you needed to just get up and go. It's also a good bag coupled with the other one if you need to go out and do like a extended security patrol, like around your property. If you've got, you know, hundreds of acres of property that you need to go out and patrol and take care of, and you know you're going to have to be out overnight or whatever, this coupled with the removable operator gives you enough that you can load up, go out, establish a patrol base, dump this one in your patrol base, take the removable operator pack off, and then that's your patrol pack. So it gives you that versatility in a system that all is designed to work together, and you're not having to make it work together. Big difference there when things are designed to work together and you're kind of having to force them to. So again, this is Tactical Tailors extended range operator pack. It's probably currently one of my favorite packs of this size. Again, it doesn't have all the adjustability and bells and whistles of some of the others, but it's a good, simple, functional bag if you need something a little bit bigger. So you can find other guys that have done more detailed, like really picky detailed videos on it. I'll let you look those guys up instead, not just repeat what they've said and not bore you with it. So here you go, Tactical Tailors extended range operator pack, guys. One of my favorites. Take care, and if you got any questions, obviously, as always, you know, let me know, hit me up. I'll be glad to answer anything specific, you know, if there's something anybody wants to know about it. So take care, and we'll talk to you next time.